Hi there, Candlelily here again, and today I'm going to do a video of a little drawing. And I actually just bought this sketchbook. I haven't gotten to use it yet. I haven't actually drawn in a long time. I paint now. I paint with acrylics, and drawing was something I did in high school. And after my son was born, I kind of just stopped. So I can't promise these drawings will be any good. And in fact, I can probably promise they will suck. But I do love the sound of pencil against paper. So I'll do it for the ASMR, not for the finished product. Here I have, I keep all my drawing stuff in this ugly little rayon bag, nylon rayon, I don't know. And what I have in there is my favorite type of pencil. These mechanical pencils are my favorite. They have an adjustable twist eraser and a nice grip, and they're pretty. And I like mechanical pencils better than regular. I usually use 5mm because then my lines don't get too dark. I also have these click erasers. They're awesome. I love them. This one I barely used. This one I've used a little bit. Some of these art supplies are maybe a decade old even. But I like having these for erasing large amounts. When I'm just drawing, I use the eraser on the mechanical pencil. And then I have my pens for when I'm doing works with dark outlines. My favorite type of pen is the Uniball, the fine Uniball. I'm not sure why, it doesn't blur, it doesn't bleed. It just is my favorite. But I also, for smaller things, I have these microns. And this micron is a 0.2 line, so it's nice for really thin lines, like hair or that kind of thing. And then I have my little thing of lead if I run out. And for some reason I have these pens and some Sharpies. No idea why. And then I also have a ruler for when I want to do straight lines. So I guess let's go ahead and get started and see what comes of it. Sorry, my nail polish is getting a little ragged. I only painted my nails to try and make my hands less hideous. I actually, as I've said in a previous video, I know so little about makeup and cosmetics that nail polish was something I just bought to try and have beautiful hands like all the other ASMRs. It didn't work, but I tried. I made an effort. I don't like that line. Let's try that again. That's a little better. When I was younger, as I've said before, I used to draw anime, and not anime, but I don't know if you've ever heard of Yoshitaka Amano, but he was kind of my biggest inspiration to draw. He has done, among many other things, a lot of the art for the Final Fantasy games, and because I was obsessed with those as a young girl, I drew a lot from the strategy guides from those games. And even to this day, even though I don't really do anime as much anymore, I still really admire Yoshitaka Amano's work. It's really flowing and beautiful and interesting and abstract without being completely ungrounded in reality. And I love surreal and abstract for my own work as well, but I do find that I do need to ground things in reality, or I get too wild and they're really no longer recognizable at all. Sorry if you can hear my son singing in the background. He has taken to singing a lot recently, and he doesn't know how to sing quietly, apparently. It's cute, but constant. Yeah. That one a little more up. Yeah. So yeah, I mostly draw trees and nature now when I paint. I guess I don't draw anymore, but my paintings usually include a tree. The thing that I really like about trees, as opposed to other nature things, is the structure of their branches is very, I can't describe the word, it's very peaceful to me. Even when they're creepy and jagged, the branches are so interesting and different on all trees that I can't help but be fascinated by them. And I mean, not to degrade my own work, but anybody can draw a tree. There's so many. I mean, even those goofy, round puffy trees that kids draw when they're young, they look like real trees because there are trees that are kind of shaped like that in real life. And but yeah, I just find them beautiful. With their structure especially. I don't usually do a lot of foliage on my trees because the branch structure is what I find the most beautiful about them. And my artwork in general is actually a little bit creepy. I do, lately I've been doing fairy tales, and fairy tales are pretty inherently creepy. Like Red Riding Hood, and I guess my most recent fairy tale I did was Rapunzel. And I always do them a little bit dark. I don't know why, I'm a pretty cheerful, happy person, but my artwork is a little dark. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm drawing here. I'm just drawing. It's probably going to end up pretty wacky when I'm done. This tree looks a little funny. It needs helped a little bit. Yeah, that worked. Okay. I'm gonna draw myself a big light source to remind me. I'll have it coming from about there. I do like to, with drawings, like to shade a little bit to help define the wobbly, goofy lines I have going on. Yeah, my drawing style is far from clean and precise. Kind of might go ahead and do outlines for this drawing. Yeah, I think I will. Make them nice and dark. So, I guess it's not true that I haven't really drawn in 5 years. I actually did a challenge for myself about a month and a half ago for drawing portraits, just to try and get better at art. And I find portraits to be very, very difficult. And I don't know if that's just true in general. But for me, drawing from life is very hard. It takes the portraits I did one a day for about a month. And some portraits would take me 2 to 3 hours. And they were like that big. And not that I admire portrait artists greatly for their talent, but for me, when I was finished with them, I just thought to myself, wow, taking a picture would have gone much faster. And that's why all my art is surreal, because if I wanted to do something from life, I would just do it with a camera, because a camera does it way better than I do. Which is not to say I wouldn't, that I don't like portraits. I think they're incredible, and there are some really fun things you can do with portraits. But, I don't draw from life, really. I do to practice and become better at form. But it's too hard for me. The time that it takes is wasted. I could have made something I ended up liking a lot more just from my head in that amount of time. But let me restate one more time. I think portrait artists are amazing. So, I just personally, I can't do it. It just doesn't work. Do another little branch there. I have no idea what that weird thumping sound that started is. It must be my upstairs neighbor. Kinda sucks living in an apartment. Oh, that root looks kind of funny now that I look at it. Let's do that. That looks a little better. It'll be kind of coming up like that. Yeah, that'll work. I guess we'll do some little leaves here just for fun. Actually, this looks a lot like a painting I've done. I must have been thinking of it. I have a painting of Yggdrasil, the Norse world tree, and I have it like this on Earth, and then another root system going down to like Niflheim and those kinds of things. I really love Norse mythology. I think those leaves are too big because this tree is supposed to be in the background. They look a little massive. Let's try that again. That's a little better. Now they kind of look like candle flames though. I can do a little more shading, I guess. I was thinking about putting a little fairy in here just to see if I can still draw fairies. Also, yeah, I was one of those girls. The fantasy buffs. I wore a cape to school once when I was in middle school. That pretty much condemned me to unpopularity for the rest of my life. When I say cape, I mean a cloak. My mom made it for me for Christmas. I honestly think cloaks should come back into style. I think they're really nice looking. They just look really elegant to me. But I learned my lesson. I don't wear cloaks around anymore. Oh, excuse me. That branch almost started looking like a ninja star to me. It's really kind of difficult to do tree branches with pencil when you've been doing them with paint for so long. I do them usually in a silhouette style with one color, and since paint just goes right over paint, you don't have to worry about all these weird lines. I should probably shape this guy back here too. We'll do him a little bit darker. Let's see. I'll go ahead and try putting a fairy in. We'll see how that turns out. Make her. Oh, I can already tell that face is not going to work. Yeah, kind of. Let's try that again. Let's fail this time. It's a little bit better. I don't like her weird forehead though. Oh man, you can tell I haven't drawn people in a long time. People end up being so much drawing and erasing for me. That's a little I'll give her big old ears. All Warcraft style elf ears. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice. Too long there, I think. And probably for, the sake of modesty, we'll give her clothes. I don't know how I feel about her arm. No, that doesn't look right at all. That's better for upper arm's too short though. Can you believe how much I have to erase? Okay, that'll do. I'm gonna hide her hand. Terrible hands. Make her pretty basic, very. Nothing special. We'll have to kind of erase but not erase. That right there. Because her wings are just a little bit transparent. That'll do. Now we'll fix her hair up. Yeah. That didn't turn out the worst ever. I'll just put her hand in her lap, make it disappear there. And kind of make her a little bit less skinny. Kind of had an impossible waist there. I'll pretend she's wearing like a bodysuit. We'll see if we can manage any kind of a face without making her look ugly. Those are the things I'm the worst at. Is faces and hands. There we go, that's a little better. I guess her breasts here should be good. There we go. did just a tiny bit more work on it, and that's the finished drawing. A little simple and silly, but I had to stop the camera because my battery died. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and any suggestions or advice you have, please let me know. Thank you.